I'm going to hit record and we'll start. You guys have taken over a pirate ship by force. Well, by food poisoning. You've taken over a ship by food poisoning is what you've done.
He got creative.
You
Beautiful.
really did a fantastic job on your disguises. You tainted a bunch of cake in a cup that Peachy secured over 100 cakes in a cup from the farmer community. He told them it was going to save their lives after one of their towns had been completely annihilated. So they did the work and offered up 100 cakes in a cup. You guys tainted them with what are called camp taters, little miniature potatoes that the farmers don't eat because they tend to cause indigestion for most people. And you guys passed these out on the pirate ship in disguise as pirates whom you had murdered and interrogated the corpses of, which is fairly macabre, but good job, you guys. And
We get creative. We're academics.
currently, you are on board a ship that, as far as you know, the name of it is the Weapon of Ass Destruction. You are on the command bridge. You have defeated the captain in combat. He was pummeled with spells and shots. Thomas made a great shot on him. Dr. Bari was paralyzing him with her magic, and you guys took control of the ship's security console and locked every door on the ship, which for a while sealed poor Sabrina in the hallway here, but she was eventually able to break open the door and come back in.
Very good.
Sorry that happened to you.
Thanks.
That's just part
Glad
of
to
it.
be back.
So we got the message on the little thing that was like, return to the spaceport to get on a different ship. But we also have the funeral to go to. So what do you guys think?
Yep, you did get a message that says return to the regional spaceport immediately for reassignment, whatever that means.
Right.
I know we got the invite to the funeral,
That's true too.
but at the same time, we kind of got to scooch our ass over to the spaceport. What do you guys think?
Could we not even stop for just a hot second? You know,
I think we can stop really quickly. But then we gotta go because I don't want to get in trouble.
That makes sense. But I think they just, they'd be thankful that we'd stop by just for a second.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Yeah.
You agree, Peachy?
I'd like to attend the funeral of people I grew up with who were killed by falling garbage at terminal velocity.
Understandable. So
Yeah.
let's land this ship and go to the funeral, and then we can turn around and go to the spaceport.
Sounds good.
Okay, do I roll a piloting check for this?
Yeah, give us a piloting check. I'll put Kitchima and Dr. Bari over here, and Tomas. You guys can take control of the ship here. Let's see. Solid piloting check. You take inventory of this ship. This is a space freighter. This is essentially a UPS van converted into a war vehicle pirate ship. Now that you get kind of a general sense of it, you're like, this is the shittiest pirate ship I've ever seen. Every weapon system on it was bolted on, stolen from something else, and not done with a great degree of skill. The engines are not operating at near 50% efficiency. The shields are misconfigured so that if you're shot from the port side, you will take almost no damage, and if you're shot from the starboard side, you could have a hull breach. It just kind of everything is a little bit off. And it is not capable in its current configuration because it has non-functional landing gear. It is not capable of an atmospheric landing, which is why they just sort of fly it low and slow over land and fly down in their little police car.
So can I land it, or
you
should
could land
I
it
get in the
permanently.
police car?
It might not lift off again if you do.
Well, we have the so we'll just go down in the little police car to the funeral. We can all fit in there again, right? Okay.
What
so
will you do with the pirates on the ship? You just leave the ship in a locked state?
Well, they're locked in that little like cafeteria bathroom area, and then we have the I forgot exactly what we did to him, but the captain is like out of commission right now. And then everybody else is dead.
Yeah, these are.
Do we have sufficient control of the ship to disable life support to the cafeteria area for about 15 minutes and then re-enable it?
Can we do that? What do I need to roll?
That would kill all the remaining pirates that are in there in the bathroom. Is that the goal?
Well, what we talked, it's really hard when like some people aren't here, but like what we talked about was the people who made this plan are not present, but we talked about like keeping them and turning them into the authorities.
Oh, that's true. Some of them might have bounties on their heads that could be worth
Yeah, because I don't want to like exactly kill them, but I do want to make it hard for them to escape because we need to. When we go back to the spaceport, we can turn them all in for money.
Right.
Is there a constabulary of some sort at this spaceport?
I'm sure we can call the space cops something.
Somebody other than Matthew's at the piloting controls. Someone other than Matthew do me a computers check. Maybe Sabrina or Vedva.
Yeah.
Vedva's not good with computers.
So I won't do that.
Sabrina,
smashing things.
There is a captain's cabin out the bridge door to the left. There is a pirate asleep in there. There is a triple bunk officer's quarters farther down the hall to the left. There is one pirate still in there, trapped. Can't figure out how to get the door open. Then there is the communal bunk where there's like 20 or 30 beds. There are 2 pirates in there trapped. And then there's one in the cafeteria. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pirates trapped in the lavatory.
Wonderful.
And they're all pretty trapped right now. You guys can open whichever doors you want, and you can seal them from here. And it would take a very difficult check, and you don't think they probably have the tools on them to break the doors open.
Yeah, I think we pretty much sealed them inside. Which is good for our purposes because we don't have to kill any larger number of people than we already did. And we can have people to turn in for bounty because we need that money. And also, well, we're gonna pop down to the funeral really quick.
Okay.
And then go over to the spaceport after that.
Yeah. If we can trust that they're secured long enough to not, mutiny while we're gone, should be good.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, the piloting check that I did, would that work for the police car? Because that's probably how we're gonna attend the funeral. Because I kind of want to take this ship to the spaceport.
You can make me another one, but I'm sure you'll do fine. The police car is pretty
another
easy
one
for you to try. Yes, please.
Yeah.
Because that one was to assess the pirate ship and its current status. Oh, you're fine. Yeah.
Even better.
No problem.
Yeah, so we can get in the little police vehicle, go down to the funeral, sort of wrap it up here on Beatrice, and then we have to turn around and get going. Okay, so let's go. Go. The police vehicle's over here, right? Yeah.
It is at the back of the ship. That's true.
I rolled a 25 on piloting.
Plenty good.
Toby, can I have a token on this screen?
Sure.
Thank you.
So you guys will head down to the surface. Let's see. I'll have Dr. Caro and Kitchema and Thomas stay here, guarding the ship against any further pirate shenanigans.
Standing by.
Where did you guys go? My token's just kind of wandering around.
I walked over to the police vehicle, so...
How do I get out?
Can't see where that's at.
Click on... Wait. Where are you at?
I don't know. I ran out. I'm in the long
Come
hallway.
on up this way. Oh, Redbud? Oh yeah, just go. Keep going to the right.
To the
Down
right.
this way.
I see
Head towards
Toby's
the
little purple thingy. I'm just over here on the ship.
Oh my
god.
god.
25 piloting.
But you guys are good. I know where you're headed.
Yeah. I know this is important for Peachy. I care about his I've come to care about your well-being through this whole thing, so
I appreciate that.
yeah. So let's go to the funeral. I rolled a 25. Is there anything else I need to do?
I don't think so. Let's see. You guys hop in the police cruiser. Thomas and Kitchima get the cruiser in a low, kind of a low and slow cruise over the target area. And you guys drop out the back of the cargo bay in the police cruiser, which is pretty fun to fly, actually, Matthew. You'll find it's fairly responsive, especially compared to garbage handling of the stewardess, and this pirate ship is not much better. And
never thought I'd enjoy being a cop this much.
Well, the flight down, you guys realize that you're probably going to have to land. Do you want to land outside town and walk in disguise, or do you want to land as you are?
Let's land outside town and walk in disguise, because it still kind of violates what we're trying to do here if we sort of, even though they're aware that there's other people who are not Beatrice people that are out there, I still think it's probably not the safest thing for us to do
Okay.
yet, because there's a lizard person, cat person, all of that. Let me
Might be a little upsetting for the locals.
Yeah, I don't think they've ever seen a cat person before, so.
Yeah.
Okay. And Vedva, I know your token's still a little oversized, but your disguise looks like a normal-sized human.
Wait, I'm disguised as Peachy right now. Sorry.
No, you're not. You're good.
No, I'm not. Oh, that's the wrong Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Face
Wow.
blindness strikes again.
All Amish farmers look the same, huh?
Yeah, I'm sorry. All white dudes with a beard.
Yep, fair.
Yeah. Toby not included.
Oh, whatever. Well, you guys disguise and approach a town that is currently a swarming anthill of labor. You see graves being covered up and carefully marked with names. You see people sort of semi-cleaning up the wreckage, salvaging what goods and tools they can from each of the houses. You see them sort of slowly gathering into a central central little crowd over here at the north side of town. As you guys walk out of the woods, you're really barely noticed because there are, as Peachy could tell you, many people from different villages here helping to clean up the mess and helping to sort of heal.
Wow. I'm sorry. I'm forgetting. This is out of character. I'm forgetting why we said we'd come here, but I feel like there's something important.
To pay our respects, I guess.
Yeah.
And then let Peachy,
may feel kind of guilty for the fact that this happened.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go around and start giving people my condolences. And, I guess just saying bye.
They are sort of humming a strange chant together, and it seems sort of like a communal song, like another one of the church hymns. And Peachy can tell you it's the prelude to the Song of Death. He says what they will do is hold sort of a very brief ceremony, and then they will sing a song that they sing over dead people, and they believe the souls of the departed will go on to a better place, and they'll all try to be a lot less sad about it. They sort of view death as a doorway to another existence. They don't think this is the end, and so that's what you're about to witness, you believe.
Interesting.
Peachy hums with them and helps either dig graves or move garbage, whatever sort of labor needs to be done.
Okay. Peachy, you know the words to the song they're going to sing, and I'll play the sound, and you can translate for your space friends.
Yeah, I translate.
Okay. If you look at your Discord messages, I've sent you the words.
It is. Oh, what?
Yeah.
It is O strength of wisdom
Hang on
who
a second.
circling.
Let's be
What?
dramatic
Fuck
about
you.
this.
What?
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. The singers of this planet are pretty good. You guys have heard them sing before. They have real vocal range, and they have any of your characters that are familiar with it, sort of vestigial training of classical singers. They actually sound very good, despite their farming culture. But it was basic human culture 500 years ago, so they've hung on to certain things. And so this is what you hear, and I'll let Peachy translate over the top of it.
It is O strength of wisdom who circled, enclosing all in one life-giving path. 3 wings you have. One soars to the heights, one distills its essence upon the earth, and the third is everywhere. Praise to you as is fitting, O wisdom.
Toby, where'd you get that from? Was it ChatGPT?
Nope. It's a 14th century death song by a famous bard, Hildegard von Bingen.
Beautiful stuff.
Mm-hmm. Nope, no AI created works here, just almost 1,000-year-old sad little death poems.
That is so sad.
So you guys enjoy the song, and you see a lot of tears shed, but also smiles and pats on the shoulder. And they sort of go through this ceremony for a good 15 or 20 minutes. And you realize the next thing they're going to do is have a shitload of cakes in a cup and drinks.
I'm gonna look at Peachy and ask him, do you feel, how do you feel about, everything now? How are you doing?
I don't feel anything at all.
Okay, good. I guess this, our journey can commence after. Do you guys want to stay for cakes in a cup? Because we can leave.
Ichi looks like he's not really there in this moment. Like he goes through the motions with, whatever sort of labor needs to be done, but a bunch of his friends are dead, and he beheaded a man with a chainsaw earlier today.
Oh, that's
He's-
absolutely valid.
Oh.
He's a little checked out.
Would kind of quietly tell Matthew that if you think it would help Peachy if we stay a little bit longer, I wouldn't mind. Like if it,
I am not entirely sure how he's feeling. I'm not getting a good read on him, so
Yeah.
whatever you guys want.
Yeah.
But once the funeral is over, we'll like fly back up to the spaceship and get going.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'd
Are
like
we
to
gonna
give
do that?
I'd like to
Hang out
give
for a while.
Peachy a nice pat on the shoulder. Nice reassuring pat. Hopefully make him feel a little bit better.
Ichi nods at you, like he recognizes the gesture, but won't come to fully appreciate it until later.
Okay.
We can get
Try
out of
to-
here.
Okay, let's go. Well, okay, so we need
Sure.
to talk. We need to talk strategy to get to the spaceport. We're gonna like try to lug the unicorn, or not the unicorn, the acorn behind us, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, what do I need to roll for that?
You can roll an engineering check.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't think you currently... Well, if you get them both up in space, then maybe you can sort of attach the acorn frame to the side of this ship, and it would get pulled into the hyperspace bubble with it, or maybe cut in half. You're not sure. Pretty sure it'll work.
Okay. Well, I think I'm remembering what our plan was originally, was to have split the team up and have some people in the acorn and some people in the in the pirate ship.
Okay.
I'll stay in the pirate ship, but we probably need like a pilot and to split the crew up like between these two.
The folks who aren't here today, I'll put them in the Acorn. That'll be their punishment. Let's see, where is it?
Their punishment, and then they never.
That's what you get. That's what
do
you
it
get.
again, yeah.
You're in the Acorn. Harsh.
Fuck.
Put him on the Acorn and detonate it.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Whoa,
He
Peachy.
said it, not me. He said it, not me.
That was an out-of-character statement in the character's voice.
Okay.
Just like that one.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Tim, everybody.
All right,
so
I'm gonna whip you guys back to the bridge here.
We'll just fly back to the spaceport.
Okay. You guys, let's see. For the purposes of piloting this incredible ship, we will need to assign some roles here.
I'll be the pilot. I'm great at piloting.
You're the pilot. Okay.
Okay. What can I do?
It will need a captain. Well, you can go without a captain. But without Matthew, you need a science officer or a magic officer.
Not me rolling a 16.
Just smart-wise, it would be most intelligent to put Vedva as the gunner.
Yeah.
Just as Matthew has the most piloting skill. And then Sabrina, you are probably going to be the engineer. I think you're the only one with...
Yeah.
You and Matthew, the engineering skill people. And then Peachy...
We're both technomancers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Different
okay,
types,
hell yeah,
but
dude.
yeah.
Yeah. I'm a wise one. I don't know if that's like actually.
Yeah. Let's see. Peachy
I'm more of the mancer.
has basically no pertinent skills other than mysticism. He can actually try to use Dr. Barry's magic terminal, which she uses to interface with the scanners. It allows people with magical inclination to sort of mind meld with the scanners rather than looking at a screen. So he can do that. So put him over here.
All right.
Vedva's on the guns.
Woo!
And
Let's fucking go, dude.
oh, this is Matthew right here.
Hey, you did it too.
Yeah. Everybody's disguised, so I don't know who the fuck anybody is.
Yeah, no, I'm back to regular cat person self.
Vedva on the gunnery console, Peachy back here. That's probably how it's going to look.
Cool.
And Sabrina,
That
you
was
can
an
do the
accident.
engineering from the captain's chair.
Okay. Sure.
Port save.
So, actually, go ahead and give me an engineering check now, Sabrina.
Okay.
Of all the systems on this ship, this turd of a ship, it has one very strange item. It has a heavy freighter frame. It has an average power core and very slow, clunky sort of thrusters, minimal armor, garbage defenses, a fairly weak shield system. And then it has a laser cannon on a turret that can fire in any direction, which is cool.
Awesome.
On the rear, sort of out the backside of the ship, there is a mining laser, which you think is problematic because this is a very clunky, difficult to maneuver ship, and maneuvering it backwards up close to an asteroid to mine it seems like a bad prospect. And then on the front, it has a ramming prow, but you can tell by the design and installation that it is decorative. It is not really going to help you if you actually crash into something. And to the starboard, there is the garbage ejection system, which has been recently reloaded with more garbage.
Ooh.
Yeah. It also is the way the ship's bathrooms evacuate their wastewater. So that's fun. And then you notice that it has, strangely, in place of a ship's computer, mostly a ship this big would usually have a very dumb ship's computer, sort of, Alexa level of intelligence. Not amazing. No offense, Alexa. But this has something else in place of it. It has a sort of modular system that was sort of plugged in with a couple of adapter cables. Like it's sort of hacked into the ship's identification systems, and it is a sophisticated, basically the space equivalent of a fake license plate. It can change the IFF of the ship fundamentally, not just the name, but what it looks like, to an identification scan, the encryption key. It would fool anything but a big city's sort of identification system. So you could like have your plates run by a space station or space cop or anybody that wants to do it, and the ship would basically have no criminal record. Extremely valuable for pirates, but the tech doesn't match anything else they have, and it's far in advance of the rest of this stuff. And they have tinkered with it so that it seems to only spit out lewd names. So that's
Love that.
Yeah.
Such a classy group.
Yeah, they were not really great people. Also, where do you guys want to secure the captain? Because I show him as not dead.
Oh, yeah.
I assume you take all of his gear.
Yeah, didn't we have a chance to do that last time? And I think the characters who picked up the gear are not here right now.
Maybe so. I'll check.
Mm.
No, I don't see it on Dr. Barry.
Huh. What does he have on him?
Don't see it on Thomas. He has a different type of pistol than the rest of you have. He has a dragon pistol, which sort of uses chemical ammunition to shoot a fiery gout of molten liquid out the front. It does pretty good damage. Hits on fire damage. And then he has a really nice sword, a well-made dueling sword. Normally earned by members of the corpse fleet through many duels. You're not sure how pirates got a hold of it, but probably it's stolen. Corpse fleets are like a serious military. They're far from here. And they are largely walking corpses. So that's terrifying. But it's a really well-made sword.
Okay.
Where would you like these items to go?
Well, I am fine with my current gun. I am not terribly trust myself with a sword or another gun, so I'm gonna let you guys have pick of the of those items first.
I could take the sword.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
PG?
I think I'm all right. I'm mainly just using psychic abilities. I don't think I need none of that.
Why don't we keep the weapons in a safe location for use later?
Okay.
Makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I'm doing okay combat-wise so far. I don't want to weigh my character down by taking on too many items.
Do I get the impression that this gun would complement Boris, or would it be like too much to, how would they work together?
It's different. I mean, you could carry them both in case you want to do, because Boris does physical damage and this one does pure fire.
Might do that.
Okay.
If that is cool with people.
Sure. Moving it over to you.
Yeah, because I don't think you have multiple weapons, which a lot of us do because we pick them up in the engineering plant, I think.
Actually,
I grabbed a
chain sword,
I think, but otherwise, yeah.
And you lock the still alive captain in one of the crew chambers, probably.
Yeah. And then we can fly to. We hook the acorn to the pirate ship, and then we can fly straight to the airport from there.
For sure.
Okay. Do I need to roll something for that?
Let's see. I'm going to go to this screen and give me a pilot check as you maneuver the WAD into position to dock with the stewardess. You're going to have to get into upper orbit to do this safely. Okay, you get in a synchronous orbit. The stewardess should have no problem doing that too.
Are they going to roll too, or will we just assume they...
Yeah, natural 20 for the stewardess.
Nat 20, dude.
Wow.
They rocket up into high altitude above the planet with you, and you guys are about to connect when I would like a computers check from Sabrina. And a mysticism check from Peachy.
Okay. Is that just called? Let's see.
I think it's just mysticism.
Oh, it is. Oh. Ooh. I'm getting the hang of it still.
You do
Yeah,
great.
I even rolled through the ship and rolled the same thing you did, apparently, a natural
Oh,
1.
wow.
Meant to be.
Impressive. Well, Peachy, you're not sure what any of these things do, and when you tried to connect to the ship, you got sick to your stomach and felt dizzy for a minute, so you disconnected it again immediately. That's going to take some
Oh,
getting used to.
It's okay, Peachy. You'll get some practice.
Yeah,
been a
we'll get
long
easier.
day.
Yeah, it's alright.
And Sabrina, as you ascend into space, you notice that the pirate ship's scanners are available for use, and they pick up several signals pinging you actively from near space.
Wonderful.
Okay.
And when you look
Should
at
What do
the
we want to do
scope,
about that?
you see
Should
that
we read the messages?
there are 2 things that the ship scanner is identifying as fighter class ships that are headed to your position at high speed. And they are identified on the scanners. They have a little note next to them that says Lil Dinger.
What?
Oh my god.
Oh.
So they're flying to us, right? Right now.
Yeah, seems like a bad sign.
It says I don't have a token with vision right now. Oh, now I do.
Oh, there it goes. Yeah.
Okay. So I personally, I would like to try to avoid any like possible ship on ship combat. So let's just keep going.
Yeah, see if we can get out of here before they reach us.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you wish to try to communicate with them or just run?
Well, that depends. Do we think they might be related to Space U in any way?
Nope. They do not have conventional IFF markers. They have really sus little limited, like, they basically have dealer plates on, which is what the pirates would normally do if they didn't have the sophisticated system the WAD has.
Let's just try to keep flying. Just pass right past.
Okay.
Running sounds good.
Even if we can outfly them, presumably the Acorn cannot.
Oh.
And the Acorn's pretty slow, if I remember right.
Pilot check to calculate that differential, please, Matthew.
Okay, hold on. I'm in a weird... I need to navigate back to...
Oh, you need your tokens. I'll put your
find my
tokens up here.
Okay, hold on. We're gonna go... Ooh, I'm a little lost and confuzzled right now.
Okay. If you select Matthew's token, make sure you click on it so it's highlighted. Then your skills should show up at the top left again. If you select the WAD, then its options will show up instead.
I don't really see... Oh, there he is. He's hiding. We're gonna roll piloting.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, Matthew, it takes you a couple seconds to do the math, but they turn and make a beeline for your location, and either one of them is about twice as fast as the WAD. The WAD, believe it or not, slightly slower than the Acorn.
Oh, wow.
Near space.
Well, it's bigger and it's junked out.
Mm-hmm.
Can we try to send a message to them or receive a message in any way? Hello?
Yeah, you can send them a message. Do you want to raise a comm channel to them?
Yeah, what do I do for that?
You guys have the technical expertise to do it with no roll, so it's kind of what do you want to say and who do you want to appoint to be your person, since Kitchima's on the other ship?
Oh, I'm shit with communication, so somebody else should take this.
Hold on, let me check my skills. What do we have?
Let's see.
Is it big charisma or?
Well, we don't have to roll anything. I'm just saying the way I've been playing my character, he's not very good at talking to people.
Well, who pops on the radio to say hello, and what do you say?
I guess I'll pop on since nobody else volunteering.
I could, I guess.
Okay, Vedva, what do you say?
All right. Maybe if we go for a nice approach, so like, hello, who are you? How you doing?
Peachy casts Charming Veneer on Vedva, so she gets a +1 circumstance bonus to charisma checks and charisma-based skill checks.
Awesome.
Okay.
Thank
Okay.
you. I'll definitely need that.
Okay. Vedva, you can roll your diplomacy skill.
Ooh.
And
Uh-oh.
we'll add in a +1
Oh.
afterwards. So you've got a 14. You think you sound reasonably friendly, convincingly honorable and such. And you hear on the other end, "Yeah, that ain't the captain. We're gonna blow your ass tomorrow to take our ship back, idiots."
Fuck. They're pirates.
Okay, we
I fucked up.
We can
we
roll
gotta
for
get out of here.
initiative.
Oh shit.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Okay.
And you can somebody,
oh.
maybe Mandy, since you're acting as captain/engineer, if you could, anyone can pull up the combat tracker. You just right click the combat encounter button across swords. And there you go. You've rolled initiative for the WAD.
This is so
I don't think anybody needs to change roles. So we're going to go through this nice and slow. And Starship Combat's a little different from regular combat.
Okay.
So first we check for engineering to see if we want to shift power or shift shields any direction. Currently, as I said, the WAD is running 12 forward shields, 12 starboard shields, and then garbage to port and aft. But you could shift that right now in the engineering phase if you wish. Like you could go all shields front or all shields balanced all around, whatever you think.
How about we do a balanced shield approach, because this thing seems to be a little bit more, well, I know aerodynamics don't apply in space, but a little bit more speedy than we are.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like they may be approaching from the front, like the front port and front starboard of the ship. So we could fortify those 3 sides and balance them out.
Let's
in the direction they're coming from. Yeah.
So fortify front and sides?
Yeah. Do I need to roll anything for that as magic officer?
No. You can.
Do I?
I'll shift this so you've got 12, 8. Currently 0 on the aft, but as a transport ship, the ship effectively has, you can think of it very much like your character. The shields are sort of your blue bar, and the below bar, you can see the ship is at about half of what it could have, but it has a lot of HP. It's big and tough. And the next phase, I think, is we do... Let's see, now we have to actually roll initiative. Sorry, would you roll it again, Mandy, when you get a sec on the combat tracker? There you go. So, the way this normally works is whoever rolls the worst has to go first. Starship Combat's kind of the reverse of regular. So this guy has to go first. He goes... yeah. He's going to go forward, and you see him actually turn and go to the sides of the ship, and he goes, let's see, that's 4. He has 3 more. He looks like he is rapidly angling to get in behind the WAD.
Oh no.
Next up is the other little dinger, which does the same thing. He can go this far to the side. They are rapidly flying around the sides of your ship. And then... Now the WAD...
Is the stewardess involved in this combat?
It wasn't going to be, but I will involve it.
Oh no.
Oh.
I'm sorry for asking you guys.
The stewardess flies backwards away from these others and shifts its shield to primarily forward. Okay. So the WAD, now you have to decide if you want to move. The WAD has a movement of 4, so you can move up to 4 hexes. And you can turn a little, you can turn 1 sort of increment every 2 hexes that you move.
Well, they're moving that way. I just vote we fly away from them, like out here.
You won't be able to outrun them.
Okay, but we can get distance from them.
Mm-hmm. And Vedva, as the gunner, you can see that the ship that's on your right, you could actually fire garbage at him. And because the garbage shooter is on the starboard side, it's on the right side of the wad. And the wad's turret, the light laser turret, can fire any direction around it. So you could shoot trash and the laser at one person, or you could shoot one at each.
Okay.
That's up to you, Vedva.
Are we moving or?
Well,
yeah, the movement is up to Matthew.
Okay, the movement's up to me. Why don't you try to shoot some garbage at them first?
Okay, so you don't want to move yet? You want to stay?
We'll shoot first and then move later.
Okay, so we skip our movement this time. Now it is the gunnery phase. This little dinger is still coming around. He does not have his nose aimed at you. Matthew and Vedva are both keenly aware that these are starfighters. They do not have hyperspace drives, so they're probably trapped here unless they can redock with the wad and leave with you.
Hey, Toby.
Yeah.
Matt's here right now.
Is he?
And Dejanay.
Oh, God. Well, gosh, we'll have to figure out a way to get them set up in a second.
You guys are inside the stewardess right now, and we're doing starship combat.
Oh gosh. Okay.
So,
did they bring computers?
Did you guys bring computers? Okay, they brought computers.
Okay. 5-minute break, everybody. I'm going to get them on the Wi-Fi and get them set up, and then we will continue. Okay? 5-minute break.
I sort of apologize because I didn't know that the movement was on me, and I realized it was probably smarter to move.
Totally
fine. Like,
Hey, did fun.
It's okay. It's okay.
Don't worry about it. It'll be my fault.
No, it's all right. We'll get it.
Okay, I am gonna mute and then recycle this water bottle. really did find me.
Okay, no rush on anybody coming back. People are still getting settled in here. Let me fix the cruise situation on this.
Let's fucking destroy these little bitches.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I just wanted to say that. Not in character.
Let me make sure. Oh, the acorn does have a little laser cannon.
A little laser cannon.
I like a cute laser cannon.
As a treat.
As a treat, the F team can have a little lasers as a treat.
Well, they didn't.
Oh
you
my
know,
gosh.
they didn't want to send you guys into deep space completely defenseless, just mostly defenseless,
Oh,
like a
how
standard
kind of
academia
them.
project. Yeah.
I like to watch you struggle.
Oh, it's all coming out now.
It's a test, you know? Gotta get test that you're ready to go out into the real world.
Yeah. If I was ready for the real world, I wouldn't work in academia.
Stop. Like, you're so real.
Cell phone. Yes.
Stop. No, like tea.
Okay. So the little dinger here. It is his turn. It will be the stewardess's next. But this little dinger is going to go right around the back, angling as it does, and prepare to fire on the WAD. It ignores the acorn because it does not consider it a threat.
Oh my god.
Now, the stewardess turn will be next. Or actually, I think I'm moving ahead for him. He can't do that yet. He will do that.
Look at that grammatical error.
But the stewardess... Where? Oh,
Stewardesses.
Stewardesses.
I just just ignore that. I just wanted
That's
to say
interesting. It's built into the module. Huh. Well, not everybody that writes the Foundry version of Starfinder is a native English speaker. I know that. So
let me work on the team. I will do so much.
Let the MFAs get a hold of you and tell you.
Yeah.
Actual grammar Nazis.
They
engage.
should hire me.
Okay. All right. The stewardess. If the stewardess would like to fire, it would need to choose a target now and go ahead and do it. And Vedva, the same goes for you with the WAD. If you highlight the ship and go to weapons at the top left.
Highlight the ship. Weapon. Highlight the ship. Oh, okay.
There's a garbage ejection system, which can only be fired at this guy up here. And the other laser can be fired at whoever you wish.
All right. I'll launch some garbage.
Okay. The gunnery phase, everybody shoots. You can go ahead and click attack over in chat. 10 against AC. That will... Whoa, really? Bam.
Oh.
That actually hits. They have
Let's
garbage.
Yeah, dude.
They have garbage
thank
defense.
goodness.
They're not very good fighters. Okay, so go hold on for the damage. You have a hit with the garbage ejection system. Who are you going to fire the laser at?
Laser. Let's hit the same ship just to kick them while
Okay.
they're down.
Wow. Kick them while they're down. All right, fire in my laser.
You are a true fighter, Vedva.
Mm-hmm.
The
No, that's
light laser
tactically
cannon?
smart. Yeah.
Yeah, mess them up.
Okay.
Light laser cannon, then click attack. That definitely hits. So you will have 2 hits on this ship. The stewardess can fire if it would like to fire now. Just needs to pick a target. You can clearly see the pirate ship ejecting its garbage with lethal velocity out to the starboard side towards this ship to the top here.
You'll be under weapons.
Yeah, if you have the stewardess highlighted, you go under weapons. There should be a light laser cannon. And there you go. That will also hit.
Did we decide what all their roles are on the stewardess?
Yeah, I rearranged it. So now we will, if you would, Vedva, give us damage for your light laser hits and for the trash cannon.
Okay.
Garbage ejection system rolled bad.
Oh.
Okay, so this ship up here is going to take 3, 9, 13. As you guys see garbage slam into the ship, you see it rotate and kind of do evasive maneuvers trying to dodge it, but one of the laser beam from the pirate ship strikes it, and so does the little stewardess, little pew pew.
Amazing.
Now, unfortunately, though, they realize that the stewardess is an actual threat, and they are now going to fire their laser on the stewardess. Stewardess, your armor class is pretty good. A little better than that. A couple laser blasts go right past the view screen of the stewardess, narrowly missing you guys.
Ooh.
And let's see, that's going to complete the gunnery phase. We went ahead and did the damage phase, and then what we do is we go to engineering, but I don't think, unless anybody wants to shift their shields around, the stewardess has her shields purely on her front and sides, none on the aft. And the WAD has its shields forward and no shields aft. You might actually want to change that.
We should probably shift
Yeah.
it to the back.
Okay.
Cycle the forward shields to the rear.
Okay. Forward shields going from 12 to 2. Back shields going from 0 to... You can go up to 15 back here. Side shields going to 12. Nope, that's too high. Front shield is 1. Okay, yeah. You have 1 forward, 12 on the sides, and 15 aft. Okay.
Sounds good.
Engineering done. Now we can all go to the combat tracker, and Matt, the pilot of the stewardess, you should go and roll initiative. WAD, Matthew should go, or Sabrina can do it.
And initiative roll, was that going to be through my character token or through the
It
stewardess?
would be, if you pop up the combat encounter tracker, it's the cross swords at the top right, right-click that, then the combat tracker should pop out. Perfect. And then in Starship Combat, whoever rolls the worst goes first. So this little dinger, it forces you to sort of commit to an attack. Let's see, you were hit by the pirate ship and this little dinghy. He's going to be kind of deeply insulted that such a turd of a ship actually harmed him.
Hey, that turd of a ship has my friends in it.
So he's going to angle around. Let's see, you're going to go this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. Here, and then turn. This thing is angling in to attack the stewardess from the rear now. And its guns are hot. It's going to fire. So that's that little dinger. This little dinger is like, why are you bothering with that turd? You're being stupid. And it ignores it and continues on its original plan to get in behind the WAD, preparing to fire at the WAD's previously unshielded aft section. The stewardess, this is your chance to move. This is just the helm phase, so if you want to move or reposition anywhere, you can. The stewardess has 6 moves. It can move up to 6 spaces.
Radius, but cool. So I would drop us back 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
5 spots.
Okay. Are you able to drag it?
Oh, they are totally decoupling from us.
So that we can get
Divide and
both
conquer.
of them.
Yeah.
So we got them collapsed between us. Do we have any way to communicate with the other ship?
You can totally communicate with each other. You guys have an open channel between yourselves.
Then I would like to, expose the plan of the WAD accelerating on their next turn and reversing and catching these 2 dingers in between us.
Sure.
Okay.
The
WAD wish to move. The WAD has up to 4 hexes of movement.
Yeah, we can't move very far, but would you suggest we move away from them?
Yeah, I would move in a straight line. I would take your max move forward and then position yourself so that you're facing the opposite direction you are now, so that we're looking at each other.
Okay, so I'm gonna move. Do you see where I'm like hovering at, Toby?
Yeah, the other consideration though, remember, is the WAD's trash cannon is improperly mounted. It only fires to the starboard. It only fires out the right side of the ship.
Okay, so
let's just maintain position and swivel so the starboard cannon can fire at whichever one of these ships is wounded.
Swivel. I don't know which direction that would be because I am directionally disabled, but if somebody can help me.
Port means the left side because port and left both have 4 letters, and starboard is the other one.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's almost made sense, but maybe not. If you turn this direction, but stay where you are, you will be able to fire. You could, at this moment, fire on either one of them.
I'm not in charge of firing, but whoever is can.
I
Basically,
could fire.
If you position like this, Vedva can fire both primary weapons.
Yeah, let's fire 1 to each of them.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, that's going to be the movement phase. Everybody is moved where they're going to move. Now we will go to the gunnery phase. This little dinger, how far did you get out? Yeah, you are actually kind of... Yeah, the WAD positioned... He was going to change his position and come at the stewardess, was his plan. He will fire on the stewardess. You will fire on this one. Okay. This will be at the stewardess. That will be a hit on the stewardess's front shield. So, there's 3. This little dinger fires on the WAD. That will possibly miss. Your AC is... Oh, yeah. Miss.
Nice.
Stewardess, you may fire when ready.
Which one of these has taken the most damage that I've been able to see?
The nearer has taken fire from you and the WD. You can go ahead and attack. That their armor class is. Let me make sure. Okay, that'll hit. 4 damage. And these small fighters don't appear to have shields. You actually see blast marks on it and little bits of debris flying off when you blast it. And then the WAD. You may fire.
All right. Continue firing at the little dinger.
Okay. You can fire the trash ejection system.
It says it has... It does not have any charges left to attack?
Oh, it needs to be reloaded. You will have to reload it this round. And you can still fire the laser cannon. There we go.
We need to put more trash in there.
They have it in there, but it actually fires every other round because of that. So you can definitely do the laser cannon at that target
All
area.
right. I'll do that then.
Totally hits. Click the little red damage button, and another blast mark on this fighter. It is getting chewed up. We already did the damage. Nobody needs to change rolls. Engineering phase. You can change your shields around if you wish. You could...
I think our shields are in the right spot, right, guys?
They are mostly aft. They are
I
port,
can't
starboard, and
see
aft.
anything.
If
so,
you double-click
Wow,
the
that's pretty
WAD to pull up the character sheet for it, and you look under details, you can actually see the forward, port, starboard, and aft shields.
I mean, like the...
Oh, you can't see the screen, like the map and all that?
Yeah, I can't see the map, so I'll trust whatever you guys say.
Oh, sorry. Can you do a browser refresh? Does anybody else not see the spaceships and space background? Okay.
I got it.
Yeah.
I could see it for a while and it went out. So.
Foundry is a web app. It's pretty good, but it does occasionally just goof up, and there's nothing to do but refresh.
Yeah.
Common Foundry L.
Yeah.
For sure it is.
I cycled our shields from aft to starboard.
Okay.
There's still some shields aft, but just more starboard now.
Cool, thank you.
Let's see.
This is kind of cool. I hope we don't die.
I also hope we don't die.
Yeah, that would be pretty swag if Matthew could live.
Well, I sort of forgot that the stewardess even had guns on it. I thought they were going to have to sort of spectate this fight, but they're in it.
But if I do have to make another character at some point, I want to be a bug person.
Okay, time to roll initiative again. That's the other thing about Starship Combat is you roll initiative every turn. Again, the
so I'll roll.
Lowest roll goes first.
Oh, oops. Sorry.
Okay.
No,
so
it's okay.
Worst first. This little dinger is going to do a sort of sideways slide and re-angle to get real close and get a bonus to hit on the stewardess. Now it is the WAD's turn to reposition if it wishes.
Okay. Do we want to move like a little bit farther away from this guy?
Yeah, we could. Mm-hmm.
Like over here? Could we still hit something if I move over here?
Mm-hmm. As long as you keep the right side of your ship aimed towards the enemy.
Whoop. I move over there.
Okay. Let me see something on the garbage cannon. It could have a maximum range.
Oopsie.
You might be getting beyond its range. Speed capacity.
Well, if that dinger is probably going to stay in pursuit of us.
Okay. WAD's repositioned. This dinger is going to use its incredible fighter maneuverability and get over here.
Oh, jeez.
Oh.
And then if the stewardess needs to reposition, it can. Since it won initiative, it gets repositioned
How many
last.
tiles do we have? Was
Six,
it 5 or
six
6?
squares, and let's see, you can go to your pilot actions, and if you want to fly sideways, you can do a stunt. If you fly forward, or maybe it's maneuver. No, I think it's a stunt.
Yeah.
But all of that should roll off of Thomas's piloting ability, so it should go pretty well for you.
So really quick, Starship Action Stunt offers multiple rolls to choose from. Pick one, back off, barrel roll, evade, etc. Which do I pick on a drop-down list?
Yeah, I think probably a maneuver is all you need. You're not doing anything that crazy.
Okay.
There's a lot of other options. When you have a more maneuverable ship, those other ones become worth doing. When you're in the stewardess, it's probably best to just either fly or maneuver.
Gotcha.
Very good. Up to its speed. There you go.
So if we've got 6 here, that would take 2, 3, 4, 5.
Beautiful.
and then reposition to face them.
Yep. Thomas, you well, you're lucky. Your laser is on a turret. It can fire 360.
Oh, perfect.
So Thomas, you see him coming, and you kind of read the fighter pilot's mind that he's going to come straight at you and get probably too close, and so you just reverse thrusters and blast right past him. So now he's in terrible firing position.
Cool.
Then we will go to the gunnery round, and this man now has nothing to shoot at because he mispositioned. WAD. Your garbage cannon is reloaded, and you may fire your laser also.
Nice. I'll shoot at the one dinger that we haven't been shooting at.
Okay.
With
Fire the laser at him. Oh, the garbage can only fire to the right. It can only fire to the right.
We kind of
Right.
made an oopsie with that, but...
That's all right. Laser it is.
Okay. Laser on this poor man. That will actually miss.
Oh, boy.
Their AC is a little higher than that. I misread it earlier. So the laser will miss. Do you want to fire the garbage cannon at the... Not the stewardess, this distant dinger?
Please don't shoot me.
I'll try not to.
Witty, please don't shoot us.
Okay. That definitely hits. That definitely does damage. You guys look over there and you see that the stewardess has pulled a full Maverick and gotten in behind the starfighter, which just shouldn't happen, really. And stewardess, as you notice, there is a hail of space junk flying in at your location and strikes the starfighter right next to you.
Good deal.
This little dinger is in prime firing position on the back of the wad, and it rolls a great attack roll and takes down some of the aft shield.
Oh.
That's what it's there for.
You can see your control panels all around the captain's chair showing that deficiency in shield and that you took some laser fire from the rear. Stewardess, you may fire at will. That will hit. Roll damage. That will strike. You are seeing significant damage on this little starfighter. You have picked it to pieces with trash and lasers. We've already done the damage. We're not going to change rolls. If you guys need to maneuver your shields around, you can, and we're up to the next round of piloting checks. Starting to get in the swing of this.
Oh, yeah, I'll roll for us.
There you go.
Oh,
This
boy.
little dinger is like, you bastard maneuvered directly behind me. Not cool. So, yeah. Let's try this. I don't think we actually want a flip and burn. Let me try this. Nope. Maneuver to its speed. Piloting check to reduce your... Nah. That'll work. Okay. Well, we'll just call it a flip and burn. Up to 180 degrees. Piloting check. 15 plus 1 minus half your ship's cheer. Okay. He scoots forward and rotates 180 degrees. He swears he will not fall for that twice. This ship's going to lower its speed.
I don't believe that.
Going to position better behind the wad. Okay, stewardess helm turn.
So it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Make me a maneuver check for that, but I think you're
great.
Good. Yeah, totally.
Oh, huge.
Oh, good.
You guys are watching just two bumblebees chasing each other over there, and somehow the stewardess is staying behind the starfighter.
This is what I trained for, you know?
Ludicrous. He's using...
Why else were you in the military?
Matthew, you would be the only one to appreciate this, but the stewardess is outmaneuvering that fighter almost purely with lateral thrust. It's just not even... At this point,
Matthew definitely has a man crush on Thomas.
Okay, so the WAD, does it need to reposition? It currently, it's just about to lose this guy as a garbage target. This round, I will reload the garbage cannon.
Okay, I'd definitely like to rotate it. I don't know how to do that, but rotate it so that the starboard side is towards this guy right here.
Okay.
And just move like a few over like right here. Is that okay with everyone?
Yeah, if you'll, with the WAD selected, if you'll go to crew actions, pilot, and just do a maneuver check for me.
Okay, maneuver check. Well, that's under the crew actions. Under which one?
Crew
Pilot?
actions, pilot. Yeah.
Oh man, I don't have that purchased, but let me click. Oh.
Hell
Okay,
yeah.
that's not bad.
No problem. You can position. So you want
Okay.
to turn so you can face this guy now, or continue to face the garbage gun at this one?
We'll just what do you guys think? I'm gonna just move away from him a little bit so he has less of a direct.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's
Over
good.
here? Is that okay?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm democratic. I listen to what people tell me, so.
Now, currently, the garbage gun will have no target, and the WAD actually can't rotate this much. What you could do is sort of a, I'm going to go ahead and call it a Tokyo drift, where you fly sort of at an oblique angle this way, so that Vedva still has this dinger in her sights with the garbage gun.
Fantastic.
Okay, everybody's flying sideways. This is great. It's ideal.
Yay!
So, gunnery phase, this little dinger just screams a bunch of obscenities into the black void of space. This dinger is still able to fire on the back of the WAD. And that will hit the back of the WAD, and that will strike the shield for 2. Rolling garbage damage. Stewardess, fire at will.
Balls, that's me.
Hell yeah. Dejanay can also run the gun if you would like her to. You should either one be able to do it. Okay, that will hit. You can roll damage. Oh, wow. That's a really good
something
hit.
above a 4.
That, you may have hit one of the main engine vents there. You see a little burst of fire escape as he takes that one. That was bad. And
Cool.
WAD.
All right.
You may fire the garbage gun at this target, and you may fire the laser at either target.
All right. I'll start with the garbage.
Okay, that will hit for 1.
Gosh darn it.
It's tough enough to be in a dogfight, but it's tougher to be in a dogfight when people are flinging trash at you from 1,000 miles away.
Yeah. And then I'll shoot the laser cannon at the other dinger, since I feel like we haven't been attacking. Oh. There we go.
Ooh, definitely hits. Good damage.
There we go.
Yep, you blast him. You burn him.
Let's go.
Engineering phase. You guys let me know if you need to do anything there, and then let's do our pilot checks. Oh, this time for sure.
Wow.
Okay, so helm check. This little dinger is going to scoot slightly sideways and remain facing where it's pretty sure the WAD is going to be. Now the stewardess must choose its position. Finally lost initiative to this fighter.
I think I'm going to take the full 6
Okay.
to the east.
Okay. Okay. And then this guy has had enough of you being out of his field of fire. He's starting to get a sense for how far you can move in that little tub. It's more than he thought, but still less than him. So he's going to...
We're just going to keep using that.
He's going to position and turn. He's like, now I got this piece of shit for sure. WAD, do you wish to reposition?
We could chase a little bit, or could we move? What if we move up and then swivel the gun down? They're so spread apart. I don't know if we'll be able to both catch them both in the trash gun.
I'm reloading the trash gun this round.
Okay, we could just move it up and then make sure it's still aiming at this one, and then I'll make sure the laser can just hit the other dinger.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry, I was in the bathroom, but I'm back.
Hello, we're
Hello.
trying to decide where we're moving.
Oh, okay.
You can move up to 4 squares with the WAD.
Okay. I think I'm still in charge of moving, so like right
Yeah.
here? Right here?
Maybe, yeah, if that's good with you. Unless, of course, there's something else you'd like to do.
Don't particularly care about
Now, if you
specifics.
something that Sabrina can do as engineer / captain is she can either roll an engineering check to sort of overclock the engine to get a little extra movement squares out, or she can overclock the guns to get a plus to hit. She can also offer an encouraging word. She can encourage to give people +1, or the way Starfinder works, and this is sort of cynical, if she encourages, I think she gives +1 for you to hit, and if she demands or threatens the crew, they get +2.
Oh.
Oh.
I feel like that's just how you run a kitchen, how you run a ship. That
Yeah.
tracks.
Yeah. You can vent by
Encouraging, but
going,
like,
yes, chef.
yeah,
Yeah.
the undercurrent of a demand, like, you know, do it. You can do it, and if you don't, we're gonna die. So
Yeah.
you know.
Mm-hmm.
Inspiring.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's what I tell myself every morning before I leave for work. So
So
Oh,
during
no.
the helm phase, Sabrina, you can also spend your turn to make an engineering check to regen the shields a little bit.
Okay.
So there's you can kind of decide where you want a band-aid. That's sort of what captains and engineers do in this system, is band-aid here and there trying to help.
So I'm gonna move where it's where my little cursor is. Is that okay with everybody?
Yep.
Well, do you want more movement? Do you want me to direct focus there, or to put it somewhere else?
What do you guys think?
Um,
What about over here? Or no?
that's fine. Either one's fine.
Okay,
me.
I'm gonna move us over here. Okay. Do you guys think we should get more movement?
Would you like more movement? We have been taking a few hits, so I don't know if maybe we could
Put it into the shields instead if
I
that
think
would be helpful.
we're past the shield cycling
Yeah, we're
stage.
not on the shield's turn right now.
That's okay.
Oh, but
No,
you're
I
saying
mean-
you could regen them. Got it.
We
Oh.
sort of skipped her last time, so I wanted to give her a chance to
Oh, okay.
use her extra options.
Well, let's give her a chance to use the extra options. Let's do that. Let me put the ship down right now. You can give us more movement.
Yeah, weren't we leaning more toward the shield since we've taken some hits, or unless you would prefer more movement?
Yeah, that's fine, Sabrina. You're the
Shields is
engineer. It's
fine.
your call. Our
Yeah, it's up
captain,
to you.
I think our captain is at a Renaissance fair in Kentucky, so it's chaos. You know, the kids are driving the school bus.
I completely trust you.
You got this.
All right, let's regen some of the shields, I guess.
Okay, so let's engineer. You can go to, if you have the WAD selected, you can go to crew actions, come down to engineer, and go to quick fix. That's not actually the shield regen thing, but it'll work.
Crew engineer.
I wish someone would have sat down with Matthew and gone, you might be involved in some spaceship combat.
Trying to
Just so
find.
you know.
Yeah.
Oh, is it hiding from you under crew actions?
Is it? I'm trying to find crew actions. Where is?
Yeah, well, while you have the ship selected, your buttons at the top left
Oh.
should have changed from Sabrina's buttons. Yeah.
Quick fix. Got it.
Okay. Repair system, one resolve point, engineering checks. Okay, you guys don't actually have critical damage, but I'm gonna let you regen your aft shield a little bit based on that. So your aft shield's gonna go back up to 12.
Ooh.
Okay. So Sabrina's furiously working on this and that, and then we're going to go to gunnery. This little dinger shoot you
For 2.
in the shields that you just repaired. As you are powering them up, you see them take another hit, but you're at this point ahead of them. The shield regened more than it lost. Stewardess, fire at will. And Dejanay, if you're there, Dejanay, you can click the stuff too. Let's see. That's going to be a hit. So either one of you can click damage. I assume you're staying on this nearest enemy.
Yeah. Let's stick on.
Someone needs to.
Got him. He looks pretty rough. That hit right near the cockpit, so pilot bound to be a little concerned. But he's angry and spiteful. And you have evaded him for the last time. He is sure he will get you, and oddly, the stewardess? I thought I made this ship terrible, but it has a 16
That's
armor
that
class.
movement.
We stand the stewardess.
It has better movement than it probably should. I probably built it wrong, but that's my fault. So, it misses. You see a laser pass right past the stewardess. Very close, but not quite. The inherent defensive measures prevent the blaster from doing any damage. And then the WAD.
All right.
Fire when ready.
Okay. So, can I still hit this thing out with the
I don't think.
garbage,
I think
or-
with all the distraction, Matthew didn't get to move. So if Matthew either moves up to this
Yeah.
spot or turns the ship, either one, you will be able to fire. So whichever one you prefer, pilot.
I'm gonna turn the ship so that we can fire.
And you turn the ship by using your mouse scroll wheel over the token and holding the control key.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
I think I fucked up.
Okay.
Because did you see that? It moved just a little bit.
I moved it
Yeah.
a little bit when I did it, but
Oh, okay.
are you able
So
to
I'm
rotate
holding
it?
the.
Hold control and then mouse wheel. There you go. You're doing
This
it.
is the right way, right?
If you want to fire at this guy,
Do we want to?
We can, yeah.
Or he's the ones over here is pretty close to being toast, right?
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll toast the guy first. So
Okay. If you want to turn
Alright.
it faster, you can use the shift key, shift to control.
this is the right way to turn, right?
That is correct.
Just-
You,
okay.
Vedva, you may fire however you want to.
All right. I'm gonna
I'm
fire
done
at.
moving it.
Okay. I'm gonna fire at this guy with the garbage. See if I can.
Okay.
I love killing space pirates.
Okay, that will hit. These rolls are so good. Oh my gosh. You strike it and you see a small explosion. One of its little winglets goes tumbling off into space and debris breaks off of it and it starts slowly rotating as if it's lost full pilot control.
Nice.
F team stands for we'll fuck you up.
Wow. Engineering phase. Sabrina, would you like to boost anything or anyone in particular this turn?
Would anyone like to request a boost? Like, do you need any help?
We could put it towards movement, I guess.
Yeah, that works. Let's do
Okay.
that.
Yeah, let's put it towards movement. Show me how far I can move, like, without losing range. It's like 4 or 5, right?
Yeah. Let's
Yeah, I'm
see.
seeing.
Crew options.
Do we want to move over here?
We can. Yeah.
Okay.
We can focus on this stinger instead, since this one
Yeah.
seems pretty toast.
Okay.
Yeah.
That
Thank
will
you.
be. Hang on, we're not quite in the movement phase yet, but first
Uh-oh.
we need to do our piloting checks.
Oh yeah. Let me-
Damn.
You got it.
Actually, that works out because the WAD rolled the worst initiative. It has to position first. So if that's where you want to put the WAD, that's where it shall be.
Yeah, might be.
Okay. And
And,
then the stewardess shall
I think
position.
stewardess is cool to stay where it is. Maybe do one of those, but that's
Okay.
about it.
Cool. This little dinger. you need to do a little maneuver, turn around, and it's going to use some of its movement to scoot around this way. Actually, it's going to scoot back a little bit. This little dinger, oh boy, not going well for you, sir. He has lost... He's taken enough damage that he's lost some flight control. He is going to just try and blast. He's going to turn. He can turn 1 degree. And his maximum speed... He will go... Yeah. It looks like he's trying to leave. He just rockets that way. WAD?
Whoa.
You may fire.
Away.
Could I shoot him with a laser?
Yeah, you might be beyond. Well, no, for the laser you're okay. For the gun, the trash gun, you're out of range. But
Yeah. All right.
see, your trash gun reloads this round.
I'll shoot at the little dinger that's trying to escape.
All right.
Just to see if I can hopefully
Concentrated fire. Let her rip. Stewardess, you can fire too. Your turn's next anyway.
Cool.
That is 16. That will hit. That is 14. That will barely miss from the stewardess.
Cool.
Oh my gosh.
It's popping off.
That ship is so close to gone. It is barely maneuvering. In fact, if you guys would switch back to your tokens, Thomas and Matthew, and do me a piloting check when you can.
Okay, hold on.
Okay.
I was a little bit... let's see. Wait, oh yeah, it's up here. It's up here. Piloting check.
Oh.
Not bad.
Thomas and Matthew, both of you come to the same conclusion at the same moment. That fighter is effectively disabled, does not have a hyperdrive. He's going to be forced to crash land on Beatrice, or he's dead.
And he's moving away from Beatrice.
He has a limited ability to turn. Basically, if left alone, he would probably eventually turn his ship around, land on Beatrice, and attempt repairs. You're kind of not sure if that would even be possible. You think he may be stuck on Beatrice.
I'm gonna say to you guys, I don't really think it would be a good idea to set loose another space pirate on Beatrice.
Mm-mm.
I agree.
So if we can kill him...
Yep.
Yeah, we don't need to let him land.
Okay.
This
But if
other
the other
one...
one is a threat right now that
Yeah.
can be attacking you guys, we could refocus. And we'll take them off when we're done.
Both of my expert pilots suspect that this starfighter will take at least 3 more turns to even enter orbit of Beatrice.
Okay, we got time.
He's struggling. So this other one fires on the back of the WAD and misses. So we will go to the next boost phase if you want to change anything, Sabrina, and initiative checks. And they rolled bad.
Just
Means they go first.
Mm-hmm.
encourage everyone in a slightly threatening way to give them a boost to their rolls. Ooh.
Okay. You yell
You
some
go,
encouraging
Queen.
words over the radio.
Yeah.
Okay. Then both the stewardess and the WAD will benefit from +1 to hit. As Sabrina applies pressure. Leadership, they call it.
Peer pressure. It's very
Yeah.
effective.
Woo.
This guy's still got a fully functional starfighter. He scoots to the left to make sure he stays behind the WAD. He is aiming for your engine specifically, it seems like. This little dinger, oh boy. He's going
This
to...
little dinger went BBB all the way home.
He is pretty much going wee wee wee. He manages a little bit of a turn, and he flies forward a little bit. You can see that he's going to do kind of like a giant
Loop-de-loop.
arc to get back around to somewhere he could land safely, and just hope that you guys don't blow him up before then. Stewardess, reposition if you wish.
Yeah.
Is this one within range?
Barely. You're at the limits of the range of the... You would be better off getting closer.
Okay.
We're not worried about it too much, but I think you would normally suffer range negatives for shooting that far. Yeah, if you come that much closer, then no range negatives. And WAD, reposition if you wish. Your trash gun is loaded and ready to fire. So if you just turn in place, that might be the move.
I'm gonna turn and face that way. So let me put my wheel on it again. Oh, it's control, right?
Or shift. Shift turns
or
it
shift.
in bigger degrees.
Okay, for some reason it's not working. I put the mouse. Okay,
there you go.
Never mind.
You're doing it.
This is the right way, right?
Correct.
Okay. I'll
like
3, 2, 1. Okay, letting go.
Perfect.
Okay.
There we go.
Nice.
Perfect.
This
Getting the hang of this.
little dinger is gonna keep thumping the ship. That actually, what is your AC? Yeah, it misses. Goodness. Just a terrible roll for him. This one can't fire at anything. Stewardess may fire at will. Boom. That will miss.
Yeah.
WAD, you may fire your trash gun and your laser.
All right. I'll fire them both at this dinger right here. That's right close to us.
Nice.
Get his ass.
That will miss. The garbage goes flying off into space past him.
Yeah.
That will hit. You can roll damage for that one. That's going to be 5.
Let's go.
Very good. You get a good shot on him, and then we will go to the next turn.
Oh yeah, let me.
Okay.
Nice.
This guy, keep turning, buddy. You got this.
Poor man.
This guy, he's going to do a slight maneuver. Actions, pilot, give me this. He doesn't get much of it done. He wanted to scoot farther away from the stewardess while staying aimed at the WAD, but he does not move very far laterally. Stewardess, reposition if you wish.
That'll be it.
Okay. WAD, reposition, or stay where you are if you wish.
I think we're in a good position.
Okay. We'll go to gunnery. That guy can't shoot anything. This guy is still firing. You guys can do your attacks. That will miss the WAD.
LOL.
Oh.
Yeah, he's just... Their luck has apparently run out. That will miss. They have a 15 AC.
Okay.
Get fucked, space pirates.
Man, everybody's just missing. Just blasts and trash firing off into deep space.
Pollution.
Woo! Let me try the. Oh, nope. No
We
garbage.
can shoot both of them. Oh, yeah, because you already. Okay, never mind.
Laser.
Ooh, that hits.
Lasers.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
Got
There we
some
go.
damage on it.
Yeah, we can't see how much health they have, but okay.
That one's taken enough damage to start to show it. You can see blast marks on
Ah.
it. You're
Woo!
seeing that you're getting a solid piece of it. So that's going to be gunnery. Damage we already did. Nobody's changing roles. And Sabrina, you can continue to encourage or threaten, or you could do different wacky stuff if you wish.
Remind me what the other options are.
You can encourage, you can demand or threaten, you can improve the speed and maneuverability of the ship, you can actually, I think there's an option to overpower the laser to have it do extra damage if you wish to do that too, because you're an engineer, you could totally do that.
Yeah, I'd like to give a boost to the laser.
Okay, the trash gun is reloading this round,
Nice.
and it's pilots. This guy first, he would like to, very much, not be getting shot by 2 people, but he doesn't move at all as he rolls a natural 1 on his maneuver check this turn. WAD, reposition if you wanna. This little dinger is getting turned the right direction at last and headed for the planet, and he just hopes nobody notices or looks at him at all.
Oh, hell no. We're not letting you get away.
I'm good where I am.
Stewardess is good. And so we will, let's see, fire on the WAD. That will miss. And WAD, fire at will.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna aim for the dinger that's trying to go to the planet.
Okay.
We can't have that.
Pew pew.
Laser or garbage?
Yeah, laser's the only one we can use.
Garbage reloaded this turn, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, but we're not facing. Are we facing?
Yeah, you couldn't shoot garbage at this guy anyway. You could shoot the
Okay.
laser, though.
I'll
And the
shoot
laser has a
laser.
boot.
We can shoot garbage at the other guy, right? Though.
Okay. I could do that then. Laser to
Yeah.
this one, garbage to this one. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Whoa.
Oh, that definitely hits. Oh, my God.
Oh my god.
He did.
Fucking
get him?
obliterated, dude.
You guys hear a noise of glee escape from Vedva, which I'll let her decide what that is for her people. And she
Woohoo!
detonates this
Got
starship.
a laser lizard scream. Sorry.
It explodes, and fragments of it just start to drift off silently into space, slowly being pulled into the gravity of Beatrice, maybe eventually.
I was
Well done,
excited.
Vedva.
Anyways, garbage.
Meanwhile, she says, turning the turrets of the garbage ejection system. Also hits, roll damage. Minimal damage, but still matters. Scrapes off a bit of his hull for him. He's not happy about that. And Stewardess, fire at will. Ooh, that'll miss.
Yeah.
This little dinger, we're going to go to initiative. I'm going to take this guy off the chart. Ooh, he rolled pretty good.
Oh yeah, let me.
Wow, you guys rolled amazing. All right, he turns towards the planet. And he rockets at full speed towards Beatrice. He is trying to make atmosphere before you guys blow him up.
Oh man.
Not on my watch, buddy.
And then we will helm the Stewardess.
So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh my God, are you going to ram him?
I'm thinking about it. I am at
Here.
full
You
shield,
can.
full health.
You have that option.
We are kind of a big tank-like ship.
WAD helm.
Can we also try to ram him?
Yeah, you'll be a little
Position.
slower getting there unless Sabrina
Would you
boosts
like
the
to help?
engines.
Yeah, sure. Let's do that.
Okay, then you can have
I'll
6
just
squares
fly
this time.
over here.
Well, much to his dismay, both ships just rocket full speed at him. Gunnery,
Not today,
he's
buddy.
as the Stewardess flies directly in front of him, he decides to go ahead and let you have a bit of the guns. That will
Oh,
hit the
boy.
Stewardess for shield. Let's see, you have 12 on your forward, so you just lost 7 of that.
Oh.
Oh.
There we go.
That's fine.
She's still got some shields up front. She's okay. That's him and Stewardess. Fire away. Definitely hits. Definitely does great damage. As you just point blank, they just start lighting each other up right in front of you, WAD. What do you do on your turn? Garbage cannon reloads. Cannot be used this turn.
Okay. Then laser.
Barely misses.
Thunder.
Barely
No.
misses. Okay.
Oh.
Next helm phase. Roll your initiatives. The little spaceship rolls great.
Oh.
Okay.
Can we hit him? Just like drive into him?
Stewardess well, he's rocketing in towards the atmosphere. He looks like he wants out of this fight as soon as possible. But Beatrice is such a strange planet, he can't land just anywhere. He has to land on the 5% of the planet that's livable on the North Pole, or he won't be able to get out of that starfighter. So he
Not
is
if we
going
get to him
to
first.
position towards the North Pole and then approach at a safe vector to not burn up. So he can't do it immediately. You guys can definitely harass him on the way down, or you could attempt to ram him, but that's pretty dangerous to you guys too.
Let's not do that. Let's just try to hit him with some lasers.
Could we?
Grab him.
I'll
Could we-
actually, on my turn, I'm
Thomas
actually
is in the
gonna
pilot
move.
chair, so
On my turn, I'm actually going to move so that the garbage can hit him, so we can hit him twice.
What do I?
And I'll
what do I
boost the
need to
guns.
roll to run this guy?
Let's see. I've never actually done that. Let's see. Pilot.
Thomas is just like, this is the last episode. Let's fucking go.
Yeah.
Chief Magic Officer Crew. Okay. I'll have to actually look it up real quick. Let's see. I did not anticipate a ramming attack.
I'm so disappointed.
Ah,
You
I should have thought of
better.
that. I should have thought of that. I didn't. I didn't realize that Thomas. I knew Thomas would be determined to win the combat, but I didn't realize he'd be so certain to make sure no one leaves.
Like in the military, they taught me to win at any cost.
That's right. You can move through a hex occupied by an enemy starship that has already moved during this helm phase. Oh, you have to. It beats you in initiative, so I think it can avoid you this turn. If you exceed and you attempt a gunnery check against its AC, and if you do, then you enter its hex and you guys collide and take 1d4 times half. Oh, shit. You take 1d4 times half the speed you moved that turn.
Fantastic. I need to roll a laser cannon shot against AC.
Yep. That's an interesting
15
mechanic.
or higher, I think I get a +5 out of a 50% chance, and I can.
Laser cannon. That will miss his AC this turn.
So presumably I go past him, through him?
Say that. Say again.
Presumably I go past him or through him?
Oh, you can't actually ram him this turn because of the way the ramming rules go.
Gotcha.
They are weird.
Right,
so,
because his AC was...
it seems to be about initiative.
Initiative.
Yeah, and he rolled a natural 20 initiative, so he basically has the weather gauge, is the nautical term. Yeah, but you can totally do this. Just you guys got to beat him on initiative. You
got it.
First succeed at a pilot check. Yeah. As long as it has already moved during this helm phase, and he has not yet. So what he will do, because you come right at him, here's what you accomplish right now, is you come right at him, and he was going to the planet, and you force him for his move to not land yet. You mess up his approach.
Sounds good.
WAD, you can also move if you wish. So if you beat him on initiative, you can hit him.
I'm gonna tilt. Wait.
You want to turn? Okay.
I'm gonna turn so that we can hit him. Can I actually fly around, and then I would be over here, and so we can hit
position
him.
Here in turn.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna turn so that I'm gonna ask before I stop it because I want to be sure this is right to hit. Okay.
You got it.
Playing with someone who has dyscalculia, be like.
Okay, so he is forced to redo his movement, and he moves around this direction, still angling for an atmospheric approach. We will do gunnery.
I'd like to give my bonus to the guns.
Okay.
Woo.
Bonus to the guns.
Thanks, Queen.
That will be +1 to hit. That automatically hits. Is that a natural 20? It is. So you crit for huge damage. Almost got it right in the canopy. It is a huge blast mark right next to the pilot's compartment. He's definitely terrified of that. And WAD.
All right, I'll fire both my garbage and the laser.
Give him the good stuff. That will hit.
Okay.
That will hit. So he absorbs a bunch of kinetic damage from the garbage, which is probably his garbage because he used to live on this ship. So it's justice, space justice.
Yes.
Isn't it ironic?
That will miss. The laser cannon goes astray. He is not currently interested in shooting anyone. He is determined to escape. So we will go to a very important initiative check.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh. He rolled so bad.
No.
So, I think this only ends one way.
He angles in. He commits to the entry vector. He will not make it into Atmo this turn, but next turn he will. So he is here,
Totally.
ready to enter the North Pole. This is your last shot at him this round. Stewardess may move.
This is so tense.
I'm going to ram him.
Okay. Make me a piloting check or a fly maneuver from the ship. Is same thing.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Did I get it?
Let's do, then it says you must attempt a gunnery check. So go ahead and fire the laser. We're not actually firing the laser, but that's terrible. But
7.
you did get a 33 piloting check, so you're going to concede. All right. You are. Ooh. One other thing you should do is Dr. Bari there. If she will roll me a mysticism check, we can make this way worse for the bad guy.
Okay. Thanks for helping us out like that. Mysticism check, Dejanay. Dejanay, you're muted.
And make sure that you have Dr. Bari's token selected, not either of the ships for this check.
I can assist with the mysticism check.
Okay.
Yeah,
nope, I can't. I cannot.
Dr. Bari, and I was like, well, at least we got PG.
Oh no, PG. It's okay.
It's okay. He's gonna be fine. He's gone through worse.
I'm rolling like a pirate all day today.
Literally.
You got it, Dejanay, or do you want me to trigger it for you?
Trigger for me.
Okay. Skills, mysticism. Okay.
Snap.
Fine.
Dr. Bari, how do you feel about Thomas ramming this pirate?
Ram.
You support it?
I support it.
Okay. Dr. Bari shifts all the shields to the front of the ship, and she uses her mystical abilities to shift all surplus power to the engines.
Mm-hmm.
And this increases the stewardess's speed from 6 to 8. And as Thomas drives it straight into the fighter, that means that Thomas, you may go to chat and type /R space 1d4 x4. And that will be your damage.
So /roll 1d4 times 4.
Correct. Did it do it? No way.
Oh.
Right, because the floor would be 4.
Asterisk 4. Sorry, not X.
Okay,
asterisk.
okay. So
/R. Yeah, /R space 1d4 asterisk 4. I just wasn't thinking.
Oh, duh. Totally.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. It's not bad.
Okay, so the stewardess will take from its shield 8 damage.
Average
no problem.
damage.
Doesn't even hit the hull. And this ship
right.
takes massive damage, puts it into its area where its engines are not functioning properly. Okay, you see from the WAD, you see the stewardess slam into this fighter, and the fighter goes spinning out of control. The pilot just about has this sort of flat spin under control when it is the WAD's turn to helm. What do
Let's
you guys
blast
do?
him.
Let's blast
Okay.
him. Blast him.
We'll go to gunnery. The fighter has not much it can do. Stewardess, you can fire, but you're at -1 because Dr. Bari shifted all the power to engines. -1 to hit. And WAD, you may fire.
Right.
That will miss from the stewardess, but no surprise, you just slammed into him, so your turret's not facing the right way.
And does that change our positioning at all?
You are somewhere over here.
Okay.
Probably, since you absorbed it all in the shield, you return the ship to normal flight pretty quickly. A couple of seconds and you're back on course.
Cool, cool.
All right. Laser.
Pew pew.
Ah.
If I can give a
will miss.
bonus.
Trash.
No.
Could I still
And-
hit the garbage?
You do
no,
have the
we didn't.
garbage. No, it reloaded
Wait.
last turn.
Okay.
And your positioning is good, so fire the garbage.
Come
Oh.
on.
Hit him with more irony.
It says
More
it has
irony.
no. It has no.
Oh, I
charge.
forgot to click it. Hang on, let me do this. Boom. Fire away.
Foiled by lack of click.
Well, it's never going to be a problem that we don't have enough garbage.
Ah. I just think that hits.
Since
That
he's
is-
spinning out of control, and this is
Mhm,
not a
mhm.
precise shot, but instead a dumping of garbage in his
Yeah.
general area,
Uh-huh.
that he would receive a penalty to his AC.
He is going to, on his next turn, have to make a ridiculous piloting check, or he's going to hit the atmosphere at the wrong angle and take a bunch of heat damage.
Okay. All right.
Oh man.
I'll accept that.
So let's see. Change rolls.
This is so funny.
And we're ready for our piloting checks. He rolls pretty
yeah.
good.
I always have to lift myself up from sitting
Okay.
down in.
He won the pirate.
chair.
He won the positioning, the helm initiative. So you can't ram him this turn, but you can position otherwise.
Okay.
What if could we impersonate the pirates and say that they've retaken the ship and that he should board with us?
Oh, that
Probably.
that would be a mighty bluff check.
Yeah, that would be difficult.
I don't think we should do that.
Let's do it while we gun him down.
Yes.
Mixed messages.
Hey, asshole! Friendly fire.
Bit of a mixed message. Okay.
Yes.
So, any reposition from the team?
Stretching the breath a little bit.
Just give them more guns, I guess.
He is going to make an extremely difficult piloting maneuver. He needs to fix his angle of approach. He needs a DC 20 fly check, or he will take heat damage. You watch him angle it in, an adjusted angle, and he is going in. Now, if you guys want to follow in and fire while in transatmospheric flight, you'll take a little heat damage, but you could still fire at him.
We have to stop him,
Oh,
guys.
100%. No question.
Okay.
Let's do
Yep.
that.
So in atmosphere, during re-entry, you are still shooting at him. Okay. Fire away. You can do the laser. The trash gun is reloading this turn. It can't be used.
Laser, let's go.
Laser?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
In theory, you guys could someday run out of garbage, but I think at that point, Sabrina would just start loading it with pirates.
Yep.
Oh my god.
The dead bodies.
Pretty
All right.
much.
Or the
so
live ones.
lasers?
Just enjoy the trip.
Oh.
Yeah.
So lasers? Laser first?
Lasers may fire.
Yeah.
You guys
Lasers.
can both fire. He's...
Oh.
Oh, that will hit.
Nice.
Let's fucking go.
Good damage. Did the stewardess fire yet?
Not yet.
You guys totally can. That will
That's
miss.
a huge miss.
You guys blast this thing in the back and rip off one of the main armor plates next to the engine, and it seems like he's fine for a second, but a moment later you watch the engine just burst into flame and the ship becomes a giant orange fireball. And it's still intact as it goes into the atmosphere, but he is now headed for the equatorial zone where it's about 180 degrees outside every day.
I think our job here is done.
Man's gonna cook alive. Let's go to the space station.
Yep. Stewardess is cool to redock aboard the.
You guys want to
The
link up the
wad.
two ships?
Yeah, let's link back
Yeah.
up again. Do we have to do anything for that?
No. Let's
Okay.
just we'll do a piloting check from our two pilots. Both of you are
Okay,
pretty,
let
pretty
me,
high skill pilots, so it shouldn't be an issue.
Yeah. I have
Fine.
only a few things I'm good at piloting
good.
for sure.
You guys link up the two ships, and you will enter drift space together, and you will travel. Let's see. With your newfound treasure, the pirate ship and the stewardess. These guys are dead. You guys enter the drift together, the two ships. You can walk actually between them. You keep the pirates secured in various quarters of the ship. You guys will eventually want to use the bathroom, so you don't want to have 8 hostile pirates locked in there forever. But I think you guys can manage it. given that you have plenty of time to rest and heal up before you mess with them, and you can always threaten to blast them out the airlock if they don't comply. You have all the leverage since you took over the captain.
Probably hella gross in there.
It may be. And you guys also notice that the stewardess crew compartment is also a mess because it has 3 500-year-old terrorists in there that have been living there for 4 days. So, lots of prisoners. There's definitely not going to be any bounty on those old people. Yeah, I don't think there's going to be a bounty on them. They're unknowns. But you guys enter the drift and you'll travel through this hyperspace dimension for a good 4 or 5 days before you reach the regional spaceport. And let's see, where is my map for that? Here we go. You guys remember the beautiful regional spaceport? Let me give Peachy a token. Peachy. Boop.
Peachy. I like to think my people on the planet think that flaming fighter's a comet for those who died.
Yeah, it's
for
definitely...
sure, Peachy. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Hell if I know how any of this works.
Yeah, well, welcome to the spaceport. We've got to find the place that we need to go to get on the new ship or whatever to get our new assignment. So let's do that.
Let's have a scan check from the WAD. That's under crew actions. Actually,
let me
fix the crew so you have everybody on there. Because currently you don't.
I don't buy the scan skill, I don't think, so can somebody else do that?
Thomas.
Do what? Can't see the ship currently to click it.
What are we doing?
I'll just do it. Fuck it. Because nobody else knows if they... Does anybody buy the scan skill before I roll?
You can go ahead and do it if you know where it is. Dr. Bari.
Why did I roll for Dr.
I don't know. You might have had her selected.
can
Because
I roll
she's
for me?
No, it's correct because she's the one that's running the ship scanners. It's her mystic skill. So, Dr. Bari, you reach out and see the space station approaching ahead. You guys, your pilots are maneuvering you into dock, and you notice that there is a very strange military ship parked on the far side of the docks, and you've never seen its design before. It is clearly some sort of long-range exploration type ship, and according to the IFF scanner that you're looking at, it is called the Albatross, and it is listed, at least in, you remember it being listed in the stewardess's logs as the primary transport of Research Team A.
Yeah, that's the ship we gotta get on. Okay. Does anybody have anything they'd like to do before we get on this ship?
What about the prisoners? Well,
we need to turn them in for the bounty.
Okay. You guys have... it's going to shake out to be that the captain is worth a ton of money, and the various crew that you were able to keep alive are worth a little bit. All of them together, probably not as much as him. But you guys will amass a small fortune. You're going to get paid something like year's salary to you guys. It's going to be like $40,000 for the equivalent for what the bounty on the captain is. He was a fairly prolific pirate in this region for quite a while.
We should split it evenly.
Yes.
You can.
Yeah, no, that's
You'll each have a couple years' salary in your pocket. Peachy will have maybe some credits he has no idea what to do with.
I can show you.
It's like trading beans. I don't understand.
There are things called video games that I'm gonna buy you. PG.
Oh, neat.
Yeah.
Good. Get him started early.
Yeah.
As you guys separate and dock the WMD and the stewardess, you see that there is a voucher account from the university on the ship, on the station's docking computers, for you to long-term park these ships. They will go into storage here at Regional 4K, and you could come back for them later if you want to. Looking at your new ship, you're thinking you'll probably never see these two again, but...
Never say never.
Yeah.
Well,
I'd say we, unload the rest of our equipment, and the two not the two pirates, but the terrorists, if there's any way for us to contact someone from the university and let them know this sort of anomalous discovery that we made, that seems the most practical decision.
Okay. You notice that upon docking with the station, the WMD, or the WAD rather, keep calling it the WMD, WAD, is reconfiguring its name upon arriving at the station. There is a sort of routine you can activate on it, and it re-rolls its name when docking to make sure that it's untraceable. And I have no idea. It's renamed your ship the Dong Poker.
Oh,
Beautiful.
Same.
Sorry,
Right.
that is RNG, and we're all stuck with it. So that system, of course, you remember, is detachable.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do we have any information from Space U what our next mission is before we get going?
I think the protocol you guys discussed before was that if you're needed, you can be reassigned to another team's assignment. So essentially, F team is now being asked to take over A team's assignment, and you won't know what that is until you deploy there.
Well, let's deploy then.
Yep.
Okay. Well, you guys walk through. Let's see, where is my... You guys travel through the spaceport. For Peachy, this is a crazy experience as you just witness incredible technology everywhere around you. Windows looking out into open, dark space. Beautiful nebula in the distance on one side. The hideous WAD ship behind you here. And walking the halls of these robots are many other people and travelers. Not too many at 4K Regional. But these sort of strange security drones that look like men, but when you look at them, they're made of metal and have glowing green eyes. And everybody else just seems to kind of know which way to go. You sort of walk down this hallway, and you have a gate number for the other ship. It's this away.
Just like the airport in real life.
Yeah, just like an airport. Although you don't have to pass through any security stations because you're in the middle of nowhere.
now
Yeah,
this
because I'm a nobody. I'm not going to do anything.
this is so cool.
And as you guys, I'll bring you along, Sabrina, just so you don't get...
Yeah, sorry, I can't see any of this.
You still can't see?
Like, I can see the spaceport outside, and that's all I can see.
I think your token's goofed up. 1 second. Let me get
Maybe
you a fresh token.
Like, it just left me sitting outside. Oh, now I'm inside.
Oh.
Now you're inside. Can you see now?
That's so sad.
Yeah. Okay, now I can see.
Fixed. Okay, I'm sorry about that. Just token. Just token goof. So, you guys board the Albatross. As you approach, the outer doors of the station open, and you see the internal doors of the Albatross itself. And I will let's see, Thomas, with your background, Thomas, roll a perception check.
It's gonna be 17.
The outer airlock doors of the Albatross are an extremely rare and experimental alloy that, as far as you know, only the military has ever used or allowed to be used, but they are resistant to a wide variety of types of damage and generally reflective. It's just unbelievably expensive, and it's strange that an academic research ship would be made of such things.
Yeah.
You expected a Cessna, and you're looking at an Ohio-class nuclear sub door.
Absolutely. I mean, honestly, Thomas is like overcome with excitement.
Okay, and the ship slowly opens its doors, and you guys will board the Albatross.
Oh my god.
And as you... Let me make sure Sabrina's token's going to work this time.
I can't see too terribly much.
Everyone can see inside a tiny square, right? You open and doors instantly whip open with a cute little Star Trek type sound. You are able to walk through the ship. It is just the right temperature with clean air, clean floors. Everything looks brand new.
Whoa.
I start crying happy tears. Oh my god.
Oh no, this is rad.
Now this is a ship.
And okay, guys, I just want to be honest. If we started off like this, we would have no way to properly appreciate how beautiful this is.
Full agreeance.
But
Thomas, as you go forward into what should be for this class of ship some sort of like missile control or massive weapon control, you see a recreation room with a comfortable couch and a sort of multi-game table tennis sort of arrangement.
Can I ask a question of the DM?
Sure.
Is it clear to us that the A team is dead, or do we know what happened to them?
Unclear.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
If you head
Little
towards
weird.
the mid-back of the ship, way back this way. You guys are enjoying the doors a lot, I can see.
Yeah, they
Ooh,
keep making
fancy.
the
Oh.
shoopy shoo sound. Went in a circle. Hey,
Very
piloting
scripty.
room.
Come on
Yeah.
back this way.
Hmm.
At the very back of the ship, there is a cryopod chamber, which is good for keeping people alive who are critically injured or sleeping
Oh,
for
nice.
long space journeys. And if you enter this side hallway, I actually don't know if this mod will work, but try going up these stairs here, please. Boof. That should teleport you to the upper floor, or the lower floor.
Ooh.
Oh,
Cargo access. Boop.
Mm-hmm. Oh, is that locked? I'll unlock it.
Wow.
You have a huge cargo bay.
Love the pink and the blue lights. Looks very cute.
Thomas, towards the
Thank
back, you will
you.
find the hydroponic garden and access to the engine room.
Killing those pirates was definitely worth it.
Best thing I ever did.
Thomas, as you
Mhm.
glance into the engine room, you see that this thing has 4 primary sublight engines, each one of which is about 100 times the thrust of the WAD and the stewardess put together. This thing is
Just
immensely fast.
beautiful.
What sort of are they actually growing anything in the hydroponics bay?
Yep. Multiple types of fruits and vegetables with space to grow other things as you wish.
Me personally, I'm gonna eat all of my rations, and then after that, we can just eat out of the hydroponic garden.
Okay.
Mhm.
Well, guys, this will conclude our session, and this is going to be our last session for the semester. I don't know if we're going to continue this table in the summer, but I'm really thankful for all of you for giving it a chance and participating in it. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
It was an awesome time.
that's great.
Mhm.
Yeah, thank
Well,
you.
all of you brought
Yeah,
a lot
thank
of
you.
depth and uniqueness to your characters, and that's so appreciated.
You know, you were the fool who gave me a grapple gun, so.
I did. I don't regret it. I thought it was
The
awesome.
grapple gun's very fun mechanic.
Man, I've just been playing. You need to play, Matt. Sons of the Forest. Sons of the Forest has
Yeah.
exactly that grapple gun in it. When you did that, I was like, "Oh, this is happening."
I channeled my inner Just Cause.
Sure. Oh yeah, that game's amazing too.
Mm-hmm.
All right, but yeah, if we continue this either later this summer or in the fall, the next phase will be F team replacing A team on their mission. You will
Woohoo.
Deserve
discover
it.
that they are nearly all dead, and
Oh, yeah.
something's gone terribly wrong with their assignment, and you'll be taking it over with this ship,
Oh, man.
their ship.
Oh, that is going to be interesting.
It
What
might
could
be.
go wrong?
You never know. All right, thanks
Okay.
everybody. I'm gonna